I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my
Alrighty, everybody, welcome aboard to episode 6 here in the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. And we are starting the broadcast off tonight with some roster moves. Now, I posted on social media earlier today, mostly Twitter, let's be honest, Twitter, and about where we were at in the standings. And one of you keen-eyed folks, shout out to Justin Dez, who pointed this out, he looked at me, he looked at that tweet and he said, you need a power bat. You're like 23rd in power. Maybe you need to go find a power bat. So that got me thinking. I'm like, you know what? He's right. Obviously, we're not hitting for a lot of power, even though our record is really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some roster adjustments, and we're going to make a move that may not be the sexiest move, but it could help us out. So if you like franchise content, you're in the right place. Make sure to like and subscribe. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. All of your support is appreciated very much. It's nice, it's easy, and it's free. So what more could you want? So let's hop into, there we go, my broadcast right here. So as you can see, we're 46 and 41 here in July. The draft will be in the next episode. So I got my episodes mixed up. Draft will be next episode. But yeah, we're 46 and 41, 2.5 games out. Didn't see this coming. The Reds have been faltering slightly. Cubs are still in it, and the Brewers or Cardinals are kind of falling back. And we are facing the Cardinals tonight. So these are games that we need to win. And as you can tell, we've already taken 2 of the first 3 games. We got Jared Jones. So enough of the stuff. So let's hop into this, shall we? So we need a power bat, okay? I went to look at the deadline, or the trading block, and there are players here that either didn't quite cut it or just doesn't make sense for me to go after, okay? The only one that made sense to me to go after would possibly be Jock Peterson, but I need someone that can hit power on both sides of the plate. As much as I like Jock Peterson, I need someone that can play. I'm looking for a power-hitting DH. That is what I'm looking for. And while Jock Peterson fits that bill, he also has a 2-year contract. I'm not willing to go 2 years on this. We need someone to help us make a push. So, with nothing on the trade block, let's go to the trade here. I also looked at our lineup, and we have to be careful with how we do this because we don't have, along with my guidelines, we don't have the prospects. We don't have the resources to go out there and necessarily scoop up a big time hitter. So what I'm thinking of doing is I was looking all day through this. Now, first we're going to start off with the trade. Okay, let's start off with the trade. After going through all of our lineups, there's only one odd man out in this scenario that we can actually get some value for. And that man would be Jared Triolo. He's 27. He's a C potential. He's 73. Plays everywhere in the infield. Not a 5-year member of the team, so he does not fit the cornerstone rule. He's hitting 245. Now, the reason I chose Triolo over anyone is Billy Cook has been hitting. We're not going to trade him. McCutchen, that's sentimental. We're going to keep McCutchen. And Ji-Hwan Bae is 25. He's a good late inning pinch runner. Plays okay defense. Can hit lefties. He has more time to grow. So, obviously, the odd man out here is Jared Triolo. So, next we have to look at what team needs a guy that plays anywhere in the infield. And we have found that team. I looked all morning for this. I'm not kidding. So, I'm going to put on Triolo. Here he is. We're going to go to prospects because this is what this deal is going to be. And we're going to head over to the Texas Rangers. If it loads. Hopefully it'll show the same one. I have it screenshotted on my phone here. Let's see if it does. Okay, it's slightly different. This is not it. Hold on. So they had Ozuna, It's not Savala. So we'll take him off. Yeltsin Morabel. And it was Cameron Cawley. So 3 C potentials. I checked this up in their roster or in their prospect list. This is the number 14, the number 13, and number 11 prospects in their organization for Jared Triolo. Now 3 Cs for 1 C. You might be thinking, well, that's still kind of uneven. That's fair. So I'm also going to throw in a reliever in Ryan Barucki, who is doing excellent in AAA, but he just doesn't have a future with this team. I think he could go to Texas, where he'll get more appearances at the major league level, because we don't plan on having him, even if someone gets hurt. So that brings me to my next question, right? The next question that you ask: why do the Rangers need Jared Triolo? Well, first off, the Rangers are competing in the West. They're 2.5 games, I think, behind the Astros. They're either in front or... No, they're behind. They're 2.5 games behind the Astros in the West. But they hold the very first wild card spot in the American League. So when you look at Jared Triolo, like I said, he plays everywhere in the infield. First, second, third, and short. You go to the Rangers... Backup first baseman. I mean, they don't have a backup first baseman technically. They just have Jake Berger. You go to second base. Both Ezekiel Duran and Justin Foscue are hurt. Broken hand for Duran. Foscue's out for 2 to 3 weeks. And remember, this team is trying to keep up with the Astros. You go to third base. They're pretty set at third base. Josh Young and Josh H. Smith. Both doing very well. Then you go to shortstop. Nick Ahmed, who, to be fair, is at AAA, would possibly be their next best option. He is also injured with a shoulder tear, 1 to 2 months. So the Rangers are really desperate for a nice backup infielder that could play anywhere in the infield, has good defense, has above average speed, and hits okay. He's got 7 home runs. He's got 26 RBIs. He's hitting .245. I think he will fit nicely with this Rangers organization, and in return, we're getting 3 prospects. C potential, nothing great, nothing that may make a big difference. So, like I said, C potential, and C potential. And this will also help out our farm system. Second base, we do have a lot of players, but nothing wrong there. Center field, it'll help improve at least our minor league affiliate a little bit. And then right field will definitely be a help because we only have D potentials in our farm system besides DJ Stewart, which, come on. Or do you think we're really going to use DJ Stewart, even though he is hitting for a lot of power? So I think we're going to pull this trade off. Okay, we are, saving some money as well. That's a nice bonus. But I think this trade makes sense. I think we are going to do this trade. And my cat is meowing. Really? Let me let the cat out. Come on. You have to do this when I'm... Always have to do this when I'm streaming, man. Anyway. So, that will be the trade. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know in the comments what you think of the trade. Give me a letter grade. That's what I want. I try to keep these trades fair. I know they're not perfect, but I try to keep them as fair as possible. Hopefully this will screenshot here. But I think it's a fair trade. I really do. Like I said, the Rangers are desperate for a backup infielder. And Triolo's the odd man out, which will lead us to our next case here. This better be capturing. What's up, Sean? Did you capture? Okay, good. You're capturing. Good. Collie is the last one. Excuse me as I professionally do this real quick. All right. So, yeah, the Angels putting a position player on the mound is crazy, especially against the White Sox. Like, what? Don't tell me the Angels are cooked already. Yo, like, they need your help. So, our first trade of the series will be the Pirates and Rangers. We're going to send Jared Triolo and Ryan Barucki to them in exchange for their number 14, number 13, and number 11 prospects in their organization. Get it done. Dunskies. Okay. So, that is Dunny. All right. So, we have 92 players on the active roster. But, Amos, we need a DH. We need a DH. We don't have a proper DH, right? We need a power bat, as Dez kindly put it. It's not a sexy pick, but I think I may have found something. Why are we getting awards? Oh, really? They do this during franchise now? Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we're going to head to the free agent market. And we're going to go sign J.D. Martinez. Now, I get it. He's regressing. But he's still got 86 clutch. He's still got power on both sides of the plate. His contact is okay. It's good enough. Is he going to strike out a little bit? Yeah, he's probably going to strike out a little bit. But to be honest, that's not much. I still expect him to produce more in the DH spot than Triolo was. So we're going to go out here. We're going to get J.D. Martinez. What's up, Mikey? What's up, Sate? And we're going to give him just a nice little one-year contract. I mean, hey, we're in a competing role here. Let's see if he'll take 1 for 3. And he will. So, we got the lineup. Where did it put him? Why'd you put him in single A, bruh? 40 man? Oh, yeah. Duh. That's fine. So, welcome to the Pirates, J.D. Martinez. Now, like I said, not a sexy pick. I get it. But perfect for what I'm looking for in a DH. Okay? And especially since we're making this surprising run. We're 2.5 games. We might as well go for it. Let's see what we can do, right? So, let's take J.D. Martinez. He's going to be our everyday DH. Now, I'm not going to lie. I thought about Soler because he was on the trade block. But I did not go with Soler because he's got a 2-year deal. And I'm not looking to commit that much for a 2-year. I'll fix all this in the thing here. Let's just see what we got here. Who can move down? We're actually hitting very well. I love how good we're hitting as a team. Let's go here. We'll put JD in the 6th spot. Because I like Brian Reynolds in the 3 hole. Joey Bart, even though he's hitting 228. You know what? We'll move Joey Bart to down here. We'll put JD in the 4 hole. How's that? So. If it was Mike Trout, I'd want to be hurt. Yeah. I think the trade is fine. Now, could it blow up and bite us? Sure. Sure. Right? But that's any trade. That's any trade. That's any signing you could do. So, I think this is a solid attempt. Let's be honest. This is an attempt, right? Do I think we're a World Series team? Probably not. But the fact that we're here in July and we're 46 and 41, 2 games out, and then we're here, 4 games out of the wild card, we got to make a push now. We can't wait. We could lose ground. So let's put in some effort. Let's see what happens. Shout out to the Rockies at 24 and 61. Eesh. There's your standings going into July here. We are taking on the Cardinals tonight. Marlins 30 and 54. That's a wild card. We don't care about that. Angels 36 and 48. Like I said, Astros. There's the Rangers. They're 2.5 games behind the Astros. So I think the trade made a lot of sense. Twins are running away with the Central as of this moment. White Sox 35 and 50. What? White Sox right now the best team in Chicago. You got to. Records don't lie. Then again, they didn't have to face the Dodgers, so. But that's still fair. In the East, you got the Yankees running away with it as of right now. Orioles are trying to make up some ground, and the Blue Jays are 31 and 55. They have absolutely fallen off a cliff. Worst team in baseball, the Rockies 24 and 61. In case you were curious. So, with that being said. let's hop into the game tonight. Jared Jones, we are at home. We're going to take on Andre Palante. Shout out to Mr. Hurricane and his Cardinals franchise from last year. Gave this man so much time to adjust. Let's go. I don't want to do City Connects. Let's just go with a basic. Let's do the alternates. Sorry. What's up, Mr. H? Man, I know the Italian breakfast. We got the howitzer now. We got the howitzer. That's got to be worth something. My chat's smaller at the moment, so give me a second. It's crazy to see how different the Sims are going. I know, Yolag, right? But that's the fun about franchise. That's the big fun about it. You know what? I haven't used Alex yet. We'll use Alex. Jared Jones on the bump. So we got Cruz. Reynolds actually needs a day off, but we're going to leave him in. JD, welcome to the Pirates. JD Martinez. Spencer. Oh, yeah. I wanted to highlight this, too. I'm going to highlight in the private, or in the Pirates points here. But Spencer Horwitz got a potential upgrade. I did not do that. I just noticed that this morning when I was looking at the team again. So Spencer Horwitz is now a B potential. Love to see it. Love to see it. So, hopefully he can crack some more home runs. He's got 9. Could he be a superstar? I don't know. Yeah. We'll let Reynolds hit tonight. So, real quick, I know you guys are ready for gameplay. Let's hop in to the Pirates points. Just real quick. I'll make this quick. And I swear I will read the chat. So point number 1, making it count. Like I said, we're facing the Cardinals. We've got a pretty weak schedule ahead of us up until the All-Star break. The Cardinals, we're looking to sweep them. We got to beat them tonight. We got to win these types of games when we're proven to be the better team. Right? Right. All right. Point number 2. Horwitzer upgrade. So, like I said, Spencer Horwitz, the howitzer, has been upgraded. He's now a B potential. So what does that say for him as the, future first baseman of this team? He's definitely bought himself some more time. He's only 27. He's a 76 overall and a B potential. He's shown a lot of power. I like it. And you should like it too. You should like the video if you like that. Anyway, and point number 3. Because of this trade that, came to my attention, I'm moving the draft to the next episode. I couldn't think of another point to use, so we're doing that. Yeah, draft will be the next episode. So I know I've been kind of fiddling around with that, but draft is next episode. By the way, we're gonna make a substitution real quick. So yeah, here we go. Let me move this back up, and now I can see my chat forever. So thank you guys so much for all the support. By the way, I really do appreciate it. Maddie, did you sub again? You did, Maddie. I appreciate the sub. Has it really been that long already? 61 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Maddie. I don't want your money. I just want your friendship. I still can't get my alerts to work. But yeah, ratings don't matter. So why do you think we're signing a guy like JD Martinez, right? Throw tomatoes. I know. I accidentally told a lot of lies over the last couple of days, but that was not my intent, I promise. The Howitzer. Alright, let's hop into it. Welcome to Pirates Baseball. Let's see if JD Martinez will make a difference. We needed more power. We went out and got some power. Bonafide DH. We'll see. We will see. Headphones? Hello? Oh, there.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis
There you go. There's some of the storylines
against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I don't know why it's got a thing for JD Martinez. He hasn't had an at-bat at all. So, that's funny. League news. Anything going on? There's your Cy Young favorites here. Rookie of the Year favorites. Got some nice ones here. Got some prospect news from the Rays. Man, they were moving some people around. There's the Rangers acquired Jared Triolo from the Pirates. Luis Robert hits a 100th home run. MVP favorites, no surprise there. They're very tiny. On the farm report, Bubba Chandler. Man, look at these numbers that he's got. A 2.45 ERA, 104 strikeouts in 95 innings in AAA. At this rate, he's going to be in the rotation next year, right? Meanwhile, Tamar Johnson continues to struggle in AA, hitting just above 200. And there are the rest of the prospects. Nothing really to make note of. Nick York is hurt, so I don't know why they have him in there. So we got the 5th farm system in MLB. Love that. So here we go. We got the brooms out.
As we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance
203
for the
batting
Brewers
average,
to come
huh?
out, the
We haven't been
pressure's
great.
Definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
Only 5 runs scored. So it hasn't been a pretty sweep so far, but there you go.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Pirates buyers at the deadline. Oh, might as well.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Jared
There you
Jones.
go, Jared Jones on the bump.
And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy
There you go,
like
Michael
that,
Ciani
if you
leading
keep
it
a
off
good
for the
tempo, don't
Cardinals.
give hitters
They are
time
the
to
cellar
adjust or
dwellers
think.
at the moment.
They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for
We're
a
going to
quality
see
start.
if we
We'll see what he's got in
can
this one.
continue to make them cellar dwellers. We did look real bad against the Phillies last episode. We looked really bad. So, eesh. I don't think we're going to make... I don't think we're going to really buy anymore unless there's a catastrophic injury. There's a ground ball. IKF. Throws out Ciani. 1 down.
And let's take a look at the
Cardinals lineup.
And so far this year, this has not been a very good
Because like I said, you know,
offense.
we've got my guidelines mixed in with the fact that we don't have a lot of highly touted prospects that we can exactly trade. I think it's safe to say that Bubba Chandler's locked in with us. I have zero interest in trading him. Tamar Johnson, on the other hand, he's our number 2 prospect, but he is not playing like one. So I don't know who's going to want him. Why is Bailey Falter in the bullpen? Anyway, but I took a lot of the guys off the trade block, so Bednar's still with us. I plan to keep him with us. I mean, how can you sell a team when we're 5 games over 500 right now? We don't really lose anything if we collapse. So I do wish Triolo the best of luck in Texas. I think he'll get a lot more defensive defensive opportunities along with possibly some everyday starts.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
I think Gonzalez scores our first run.
88 miles per hour on that changeup.
Austin, you are locked on, man.
High velocities these days.
He scored our first run, I think, in the franchise.
Right where it needs to be.
That misses the zone, and it's
Nick
1-2.
Gonzalez has been very surprising this
Down and
year.
in can be so
He
hard
really
to
has
get
been.
on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
You'll like when you get your next episode coming out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Victor Scott. Dude, Victor Scott is a menace on the bases. I watched a little bit of the Cardinals-Twins game earlier, and he made such an amazing play.
Inside
He ran
just
so
missed.
far
Really
to
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
get this fly ball. He is fast, man.
That missed by a
Got a
lot.
3-2 count
Full
here.
count 3-2. The Pirates could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Joe Adell's continuing to be Joe Adell.
3-2 now.
Atta boy, Jared Jones get Donovan looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out.
So there were other teams that were interested in Triolo. The Braves and Phillies were 2 teams that were interested.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The Rays were interested.
Right through there for a strike.
And who was the other team?
More with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one.
Can't remember who the other team was.
Pretty good. Lose it.
I think it was the Orioles.
Some anxiety starts to
but
set in.
the Orioles didn't make
2
any
out
sense to
space
trade
is
him to.
empty.
Swing and a miss.
As he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Can you call Nick Gonzalez the Spanish Hammer? You can call him the Spanish Hammer now if you want. Wow. Contreras 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Glove is iffy. Still catching up on everybody's stuff.
Left side, and it goes just
I gotta say, State, if I could say this, I like your ending on your videos where you show I don't know New York trains, but or subways, whatever. But I like how you throw that in as your ending part of your video.
He's got it, and that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score.
Ooh, yes, draft and deadline.
Pitching in our game today,
I'm excited, dude.
Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you can
My
see
draft
his whip is a
next
little
episode
above
as well.
the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need
Andre
to
Palante is having a
control
good year.
that a
6
little
and 4,
bit better.
ERA
Try to limit
3.2,
hitters from
whip
getting on base.
1.3.
Stay in that windup instead of
Walk
the
rate's a
stretch,
little
and
high.
when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a
We're going to
swing
take a
and
look
miss.
at Mr. Palante here. Wow, this dude is a starter. All right. Well, there you go. 26 overall, or 26 years old, 72 overall righty. He's got a fastball, sinker, slider, and curveball. Good velo, good break. 45 stamina. But hey, whatever, Cardinals. I can't imagine why you're dead last right now. But hey, look at him. To his credit, though, look at this. His last start, he went 7 innings. Then he went 6 innings. Then he went 5 2/3 innings and 6 innings. I mean, to his credit, he's getting it done, right? So he's actually been very good his last 10 starts. 5 2 in his last 10 starts. ERA under 3. Hey, maybe we might have a problem here. Just happens to be the 4 train, which is one of the 3 trains you can take to Yankee Stadium. Interesting. Did not know that.
So that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he
All right, so here's Cruz
strike 1.
leading us off. Average still not where we want it,
Managed a homer in his last
but it is
game.
going up. It's at 241 now.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's doing fine, yeah. Yeah, I don't change people's ratings. I just like the universe to play out how it plays out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I'm afraid I'll mess it up if I do that.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Fun fact, I still swing at
Gets
curveballs.
to it onto
So,
first. Gets
Cruz
him.
strikes out.
1 away on a drop third strike.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher,
swear I go one day without playing. I go one day without playing, and I just forget how to do everything.
Want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was
Here's Nick
exactly what he
Gonzalez.
was looking for on the mound.
Now, Nick Gonzalez.
Hitting 254. Pretty productive year for Mr. Gonzalez. 5 homers, 29 RBIs. Don't expect him to hit for a lot of power.
1 out, bases empty. Now fly
It's that
ball
hard
right center
field. Siani
sizes this one up.
will
Corrals
glove it. 2 quick outs.
That's out number 2.
I know I need to make my discipline
Here's the
better.
Pirates lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now.
Joey Bart.
And Boog,
16 home runs, leads our team.
Run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs
the only
in,
lineup change we made, obviously besides JD Martinez, is we gave Cabron Hayes the day off. Billy Cook will play third base.
Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Billy Cook will play third base. As we look at the defense for the Redbirds, Donovan, Siani, and Newt Barr around the outfield. Arenado, Michael Hellman. I need some background on who that is. Nolan Gorman and Wilson Contreras around the infield. Avon Herrera behind the plate. And I think they have... Who do they have DHing? I wish they would show, like, the DH spot, like, in the bottom left-hand corner or something. Someone's DHing.
Ryan Reynolds in the box with 2 gone. And takes
Here's
a
our boy
look at a
Reynolds.
called strike.
Lazy Cabron Hayes. Man.
And now it's
He's going to play himself to a backup role if he has more games like last episode. I just can't get over that. In a way, I can't get over that.
That's
Reynolds. Wow, what a play by Nolan.
The throw, nicely done for the
And he
out.
throws out Reynolds. That would have been anybody else that probably gets through.
Down in order go the Pirates.
But Nolan Arenado
We
makes a
played an
nice
inning,
play at
no
third.
score.
Pirates go down 1-2-3. Let's go to the second.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's Nolan Gorman. Gorman, in his 4th year, 24 years old.
There's an
a
ad on Twitch
former
right now, my
first-round pick back in
Did not see it
2018.
coming. So, anybody watch any opening day games today? Surely you did.
First pitch doesn't
I
find
watched
the
a
zone.
little bit of everything. I watched a little bit of the Yankees-Brewers game. I watched a little bit of the Twins-Cardinals.
2-0.
Nationals
Joe
and
McDonald, our
Phillies.
umpire behind the dish.
Giants and
Joey
Reds.
Mack, sometimes a little
That was a
tough
pretty
to
good
figure
game.
out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
We got 2-0 here on Nolan Gorman. Got to be careful with him.
And another ball.
Reno.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all
That's it
out
so
there
far.
trying to do their best. And
Yeah, Austin
perform at
Wells
a
hit a
high
leadoff
level.
homer.
So when you respect that, I think
Got a
That's
4-pitch
a ball.
walk.
Over time,
Gorman
develop
will take a base.
relationship with them.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Nolan Arenado. Another solid power
Telling you,
season.
man, Jared Jones has got to get it together. In my opinion, he's playing below his
Strike one.
potential right now.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish.
Nobody
And
named
will
Austin is
probably
cool.
go down as one of the greatest defensive third.
As there you go. There's Jared Jones. He's 23 years old, 81 overall, fastball, slider, curve, and change. Man, he's 5-8. I mean, I don't know if he's just got some bad luck going on. ERA's not too bad. Home runs are a problem. Let's see. In the last 10 starts, he is 5-3. ERA looks good. I don't know. Maybe he's just got some bad luck going on. So he has won his last 3 out of his last 4 starts. So that could be
baseman
positive.
of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school,
not have been a home run in any
Arenado
ballpark.
shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El
That's a ball.
Toro High School.
I saw that Austin
in
Wells' home run was the
California.
first leadoff home run by, I don't know if it's by a Yankees catcher in history, like in Yankees history.
Swing and a ball
It had
lifted
something
in
to do
the
with his
air.
home run,
Cruz moving
like his
under
leadoff
it.
home run.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Come on, mouse, keep up. So here's Burleson. Burleson. You get it. Burleson. So he's got some pop. I would like to not play from behind again.
Second inning here,
Okay.
no score.
Okay. Ground
On the
ball.
ground to first, could
Horwitz.
be two.
Chance for a double
Over to
play.
Connor. Return
And
throw
we
to
will
base.
turn it.
Double play. And
Spencer to
that'll do it.
IKF.
3 up,
Back to
3 down
Spencer.
for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2.
Jared Jones
We're
gives up a
tied,
walk, but nothing
0-0.
else. Bottom of the second we go. JD Martinez leading it off.
Back here at PNC Park, bottom half of inning number 2.
There he is.
JD Martinez stands in.
Now, I don't know what to expect out of Martinez. Probably going to be a really slow start with him. We'll see what we can do.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there.
It's a humble
That's
brag.
strike 1.
Oh, got a new job at the local vineyard? Really? So you're not doing your, was it pest control?
Swing
Swing
and
and
a
miss,
miss
0-2.
as he was late.
That vision being very low will probably get a lot of strikeouts with JD, not gonna
That's
lie.
a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts on it
And he
and
will
misses.
start
That's
his
a
Pirates
strikeout.
career
Some high cheese for
with a
strike
strikeout.
3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2.
That's all right.
And that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing
Congratulations
to
on your
waste
new
any
job, though.
pitches.
6'8", home runs, wild record. Tyler O'Neill.
Now here is Spencer Horwitz.
And Spencer takes the first pitch to left field. And there's the Pirates' first hit of the game.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there
He
looking
can
to
hit
be
it like a
aggressive and got something
howitzer, and he
handle.
can hit it like a little
Anytime
Roman
you
candle,
hit a
too.
drive the other way, you feel really good
I'll take
about
that.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
What's up, Randy?
You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's
Did your
great
Cardinals
work.
hold on and win?
One down. This is Joey Bart.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Every pitch
That
he's
one's in
thrown
there. 0-1.
has been a strike. Like, very first pitch. Been a strike.
Man at first, one away.
Ah!
On the ground, 2 balls.
Looks like we're going to roll into our own double play.
Second for 1, and that's 2.
I need to be patient,
One
man.
hit in
I
the
don't know
inning
where
with
my
no one
patience
left.
is going.
We played 2 full, no score.
It's part of the reason we don't score runs, because I'm just impatient. I'll get it. It was fun, but not that rain.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Did they win the game, Randy?
Jones back to work. That's off
Boy,
the
we-
inside
he
corner.
cannot locate
and
that
that's ball
curveball.
1.
At all. May need to stay away from it.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1 to Ivan Herrera. 5-3. Hey, there you go. So the Cubs are 0-2. Brewers lost. The Reds lost.
The 1-1 is foul.
So hey, congratulations. Your
I would
Cardinals
throw
are
him another
first in the
breaking
Central
ball.
right now.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Woo,
Short
good
hop
pick
line,
by
handled
AKF.
it short. Gathers and
And he'll
throws,
throw out
and
Herrera,
very
1 down.
Nicely done for the out.
Yeah, we do. We got the D-backs. Pretty big deal.
Lars
We're 0-2
Nootbaar
already.
next up for the Cardinals.
I think we got 4 games against the Diamondbacks. Or is it 3 games? I think it's 3 games. I don't know. My point is that the Cubs need to win tonight because 0-3 is not a good start to the season. Obviously.
Fastball for a strike.
But
Top of the third,
we'll see.
no score.
Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks tonight, so. Oh boy. Good luck, right?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The batter has the posture
Two
back.
count. You got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
0-2 to
You
Lars
got a
Nootbaar.
chance.
Line drive.
And he's going to take that curveball
Base
to
hit.
left
So
field.
a man aboard now with 1 away.
And the
First
Cardinals
move felt like
get
a
on the
bit of
board
a
with their
guess.
hit.
You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Maybe I should put Martinez in the 6 hole. Where do you guys think I should put JD Martinez in the lineup? 4th or 6th?
Man at first with one gone. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Michael Hellman.
Michael Hellman. Who is this? Is this a real dude? He seems like he's a real guy. I guess he is a real guy. Oh, super utility guy. So this guy's going to have a career day against us, isn't he? Am I playing against the Ministry of Silly Batting Stances? Oh, yeah. Hey, you should go look up, Austin, you should go look up Craig Counsell's batting stance. It is hilarious.
Takes the ball.
Think 6th? Okay.
Nootbaar leads off
I will
first
make
with
that
one
adjustment
away.
after the game then. Oh, I don't need view bots. Come on now. Come on now. We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't need view bots. I got who I want. 101 to Michael Hellman. Wonder if his family owns the mayonnaise.
Ball to strike. There's the strike.
Shohei with the home run. Dodgers are beating the Tigers right now, I'm assuming.
And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just
Lord,
spin on
Elliot
it.
Ramos is that good against, what was that, lefties? Holy smokes. Oops. 2-2 to Hellman. It's getting underway here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
What was the record that at the time the Cleveland Indians had? What was their losing streak?
Swings through.
Hellman went fishing and he caught nothing. 2 down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more.
You're gonna hate the Dodgers
right
just
now,
this year.
He's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him.
You know, I
back
didn't
on
notice.
track, back
Did
to feel
is
more
Mookie Betts
comfortable and
playing
settled
tonight?
in the box.
He's had that stomach issue where he's lost so much weight.
Swings through that one.
One strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Cubs have a gauntlet, yeah.
2 outs.
Well, I guess we'll find out, Mikey, if the Cubs want to be legitimate this year or not. Because if you can't at least go 500 against that schedule, you don't really have a chance. He is, yeah. That's been some scary stuff that he's been talking about.
That one misses.
I'm glad to
Count
see
1-2.
Betts is back.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
See, now you hate the Dodgers. The Doyers. Popped him up.
This one in the air.
Mr. Bart, please get it. Thank you very much.
Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
All right, Jones. I need to get you a
Cards
run.
leave one, and we are still
Be nice if I
scoreless.
could. Maybe I'll figure out how to hit eventually. You guys know me. I'm known for my high offense. Texas, LA,
Welcome
San
back.
Diego.
And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Yeah, that's not good. Runs per game, 1.7. This is just the series, and we're going to sweep them. Hopefully we'll sweep them. 7 extra base hits in 2 games is not awful. Here's IKF.
Fastball for
Once
a
again, a
strike
first
at
pitch
95.
strike. And Connor Falefa shoots one up the middle.
So a man on base to start the inning.
That was a rocket.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside
Amos, be
that
patient.
ball and
Swings at
squared it
second
up
pitch.
Out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Von Herrera's got decent stuff behind the plate. I don't think we're going to run now. Here's Sawinski.
In for a strike. And it's
Once again,
a
another
walk.
first pitch strike. Hitting 250 on the year. What a
Runner
good
first
season.
with
10
no
home
outs
runs
here.
for Sawinski.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see
again,
some movement
0-2.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Connor Falefa on the
There
go.
goes Falefa.
Pitch misses. Throw to second.
He will
And
swipe
great
second.
job. And the go-ahead run
12
is
stolen
now
bases on the
scoring
year for
position.
IKF.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score.
I'm really
in this
surprised that
one.
he
Really
steals
good
as many
pitching
bags
so
as he
far.
does.
So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And a 1-2.
Ooh, that should have been.
Slider just misses.
2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Come on, Jack. Let's get a run in.
Swing and a drive. Deep
And
right
Sawinski,
field.
right field.
Reaching back towards the wall. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious.
Did that go foul? Gonna lay down? Yeah, all right, Randy. Hey, I'll see you, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Wow. We missed it by that much. Okay, there's where it hit the wall right there. Missed it by that much. Dadgummit. Game of inches.
Of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good call.
And that's
Hey, good call by the umpires. That was a foul ball.
ball 3.
Billy Cook on deck. Sawinski. Do it again.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains.
Keep fouling
a
him off,
full
Jack.
count.
Good at bat. Even if you strike out, good at bat. Sinker, 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 sinker. 3-2. Up the middle. That's going to get through. Let's wave around IKF. And he will score 1-0 Buccos thanks to Jack Sawinski.
You see that many pitches in a bat, chances of
Good at bat.
succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Very good at bat. We'll take that.
Here's the third baseman, Billy Cook.
Billy Cook. Okay, I thought for a second we weren't live. I was like, no, don't tell me I did all that for nothing. So here's Billy Cook.
Recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
What? And Billy Cook, right field line. That's a fair ball. Sawinski will make his way to third base, and he will be held.
Throw comes in.
Boy, let
Runner
Billy
stops.
Cook cook.
Second and third, nobody out.
Double for Mr. Cook.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Dude, Billy
reps in the
Cook is the
game to
river
work
town
on
of this
going to the
franchise.
opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Feetsies for days. Austin, besides your new job, man, what you been up to?
The runner at third. Cook stands at second. No outs.
Wow.
0-2 now as he
That
swings
rocketed through there.
No ball.
0-2 to O'Neal Cruz. And Cruz, high, deep, left field. That will drop.
Makes the grab.
That should be easily deep enough
He'll score
for
on the
Sawinski to score. 2-0 Pirates. Sac fly, O'Neal Cruz.
It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Attaboy. We'll take it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Fly to center his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity
They
to
say
get
they need
swings
sleep.
and misses
Yeah,
and
I
record
feel
a
you, man.
strikeout.
I'm on vacation next
I think
week.
you
I will be
attack him in
sleeping
this
a
spot.
lot.
And a
I
foul
will be
ball.
sleeping a lot. Gonzalez hitless against Palante. And he takes that hanger. We're going gap shopping. That will drop in. Cook will score. Gonzalez will stop at second base. Pirates putting up a 3-spot here in the third.
I'll tell you, when you
20th
smoke a line
double.
drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure,
By
home
Nick
runs are key,
Gonzalez.
but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true
Spanish
professional
hammer.
more than a bolt the other way.
Brian Reynolds here. Grounded out his
We are
first
taking
time.
advantage of mistakes finally.
And that one just misses.
Here is Reynolds.
A ball and no strikes.
Rounded out. Been injured for the first part of the season, and he is back.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball.
It is so nice to have Brian Reynolds back. You know, you got Brian Reynolds, you got J.D. Martinez now, you've got Spencer Howitzer, or Horowitz, good lord. And even Nick
Ball
Gonzalez.
to strike. The pitch.
And that's going to go up the middle. That's going to get through. Here comes Gonzalez. Thank you very much. And the Pirates are piling it on. 4 runs here in the third inning. Brian Reynolds, RBI single.
One gone runner at first. Here is J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1.
He had a home run today in real life. Who is that? Nick. Oh, Gonzalez? Yeah.
Well, they've been able
First
to
home
score
run of the
4
year,
runs
right?
from this inning,
Or,
and this is where you want to just
not the first
max
one,
out,
but
get as much as you can, give him one of those tough
first one
innings
for
where
the
it's gonna be
Pirates.
hard for him to recover in the next one. Love how
There's JD.
vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Late
Man,
that time,
just
and it's
high
strike 2.
fastballs.
Don't play situation here. He's been
That's all he's
working
been
up in
seeing.
the zone. Typically, you
High
look for guys to
fastballs.
get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And now
Oh, that
4-2.
reminds me. If you play franchise, keep an eye on your email. I randomly got an email today about giving a franchise-only survey, answering a franchise-only survey. So if you see it, do that survey. It takes about 10 minutes. And it talks about things that you would like to see in the show. And I think online franchise was one of those things I answered about it. So if you see it, give some feedback.
The 1-2.
2-2.
This one in
Skips
the
away
dirt.
from Herrera. I think SDS is going to do something big with franchise next year if they're already asking feedback about it. Martinez deep in the hole,
Off balance feet, there's one.
but he will
And it's
ground into a
done
double
play
play.
at the end of the
That is an excellent double
inning.
play
So they
ball.
move out in front after a 4-run outburst.
But the Pirates
3
get
innings
4
complete.
runs.
It's the Pirates
We got the
4
lead.
and the Cardinals nothing.
4-0 after 3. I haven't seen the email. I'm surprised I got one.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
It wasn't in my primary folder, though. It was in my promotions. I just happened to see it.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
They asked some
Swinging
very
a
interesting
high fly
questions in
ball
that
out
survey.
towards right field.
They really
Swinsky
did. They
makes
asked
the
they
catch,
asked some very
and there's
interesting
one
things,
down.
and like one of them was about like how interested will you be
Here
in an
comes
expanded
Wilson
trade
Contreras.
block, like an expanded trade, like 3-team trades and
Contreras
cash
with some
considerations.
impressive production lately.
And one of the answers was you expect it, and I put that in the comment. I was like, we kind of expect something
he
like
doesn't
that
get
in
the
franchise
call,
already.
and it's 1-0.
You don't
One
stick at
ball.
the major
No
league
strike.
level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
And
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
2-0.
It seems like it has been mostly positive. Even some online people are like, "Oh, franchise seems like it's better than online this year."
And that is out of play.
Every time you see a perfect out, they cry about it. Just remember, I cried about it first. Woo.
And it's strike
Two.
two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Trades needs a huge overhaul. Yeah, I emphasized that in my survey response. That trades should be something that
2-2.
really needs to be improved on.
Next offering misses down and away.
But I gave them their flowers, though. I said, I pretty much put that I was satisfied that they put some effort into it this year. And I'm enjoying the mode so far. I really am.
Here comes a pitch.
What a
Swing and
boy.
miss, struck him
Jared
out.
Jones striking out
Well,
Contreras.
that right there is just a
Second-
pitcher's
no,
pitch.
third
Tailing
strikeout of the
away
day.
from the hitter, low and away with some
Guy
good
named
action
Summersgill.
at the
Oh,
end.
God. Who's behind the
Even-
plate? You just made me think of that. Who is it? Oh, okay. Joe McDonald. Oh, Summersgill's at second. That bum. He better get his act together.
If he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Gorman batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody
Right.
on. Top half of it.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, people like you, State, get it, who are way smarter than me when it comes to the internal workings of franchise.
Right through there for a strike.
I hope people like you get it so you can, put that in the, like, they leave a little comment section below every single question so you can put your
If
input.
you look down in that area.
Look at that, 100 by Jones. Ones you see are really, yeah. Well, I don't think they're ever going to get trade logic right. And that's not a shot on them. That's not a shot against SDS. I just think because everyone's franchise plays so different, players are valued differently, That's why I don't think trades will never be accurate.
And a swing
And that's
a miss.
fine. That's
And it's
fine
a
with me.
3-up,
I mean,
3-down
if
inning.
they can improve the other parts of
1-2-3 go the
franchise and trade
Cardinals.
logic's still a little
They're down
wonky,
4-0.
you can work your way around that.
Welcome back, and they turn
Cardinals
to a
going to
new
the
arm as
bullpen
we kick off the
is
bottom
Michael
of the fourth.
McGreevy.
Michael McGreevy.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have
You
not
say
been a
strike
big
3
weapon
times
for
in the
him this
bathroom,
year,
dark,
so the defense
dark bathroom
should be
Eric
active.
Summersgill appears. I gotta find a way to make it
First
short about that.
baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
I gotta find a way to do that. Ball 4. What? Too bad I'm not funny. Haven't had a survey from them in like 3 years. I've done a survey before, but this one, I mean, that I can remember. Maybe this is just my first one, but this one was just about franchise. It had nothing to do with Road to the Show, had nothing to do with Diamond Dynasty. It just talked about franchise. It was a 10-minute survey about franchise and feedback.
In the air, left
Horwitz,
field,
left
down
field.
the
That will
line,
drop.
And that's a foul ball.
Let's check out Mr. Michael McGreevy here. 24 years old, 68 overall starter. First round pick in 2021. Fastball, slider, curve, and change for him. He's been out of the bullpen. And he has not been great. Not been great at all. What's up, Brian? I got your broadcast pulled up. I see you're beating the Padres right now. I've turned the trade frequency slider down a couple notches. I know it doesn't really improve logic, but trades that do happen have been pretty decent. I've had 2 trades, not counting mine. There's been 2 trades that's happened in this franchise so far. To me, they made sense. They're not big trades, per se. But they seem to have made sense to me. I went and looked at both of them, and I can make an argument that they made sense. That's a
swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Swear to God, just throw the curveball 18 times. I'll swing it
Drop
all
third
18
strike
times.
leads to the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change
Asthma's
for the
phobia, but Eric
punch out.
Summers
That
kills her, isn't it?
fastball on the
Oof.
pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder.
Are you not live anymore,
Curveball
Brian?
out of that same tunnel just falls off the table.
Oh, you're not live
and you
anymore.
Can't make contact.
When did my thing
Here's
freeze?
Joey Bart now, and a foul ball.
I'm going to guess you won your game. I didn't even realize it froze. You did win. Hey, good win tonight.
Base is empty, one away.
Good
We're
win
here at
tonight.
the bottom of the 4th.
Ah,
This one in the air, right
little
field.
jam shot. Bart fly out to
Bar
right.
under This one.
No
And
go.
that's a foul
0-2.
ball.
Keep the trade dead and let slider. Yeah, I'd keep the slider like maybe 2 notches below normal, and then as I get into late June, I turn it up to maybe 1 tick above the normal. I don't stack it all the way up because I don't want it to go crazy.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
But then again, like I said, you know, everyone's franchise is different. You know, players will be traded in your franchise that won't be traded in mine, and
Battling here as he
but that's
fouls it
why I
away.
don't think they'll get the trade
Also
logic
really good at
where
bat.
everybody
What I like
wants
about
it
this guy,
because
his
everyone's
bat
franchise
stays
is
in the zone
different.
for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other
You have
way.
trade slider
and that
at
pitch
3.
did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That
Way
one
out there.
misses.
2-2 to Joey
Ball
Bart.
2.
By the way, Brian, I appreciate the raid on Twitch. I'm so sorry I don't recognize these sooner. I'm having the worst time getting my
Up
alerts
with
to
it,
work.
fires
So
to first.
appreciate that raid on
Out on the
Twitch.
drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2
Brady
batters
strikes
he's
out the first
faced in
2.
This one getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are
I wanna know
just
what
so
happened to the
electric
Giants,
these
man. They are
days. These aren't
25
funny
games
bats
back
if
in the
you're a
West.
hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. First
No.
pitch
Zach AF.
misses.
I still have Falefa on the trade block just to see if anyone bites on him. But as of this moment, I don't have any interest in trading him. Especially if we're
down
going to
the
make
right
a little
side.
bit of a mediocre run here, right?
And that one is lifted
Fly
in
ball
the
right
air.
field.
No trouble
Nice catch
here,
out there and
puts it
right.
away for the out. And that's
Is that
the
Gorman
third
or
out.
Newtbar? I think that's Newtbar. Pirates go down. 1, 2, 3. 4 innings in the books here in PNC. Buccos up by 4. Bro, you traded him away.
Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been
There's
outstanding
Lars
of late.
Newtbar. Maybe someone in San Fran got hurt. At this rate, everyone got hurt. They are so far back. When I go to clip it, it's fine, so I don't know. Arenado leading it off for the Redbirds.
You know, these Cards just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see.
Now,
in
see,
this
I'm
one. They
interested
really
to
haven't
see
worked
if the
many deep
Cardinals
counts or long
make some
at-bats,
trades
and
because
that's
they're
fine if
out
you're
of
having
it
a lot
as of right now in the
success, but
Central.
at this point, I think it's time
And they've
to
got
make
some
an
good
adjustment.
players as Nolan Arenado smacks that to right field. And he's going to go for two. Gonzalez gets it in. And that's why the Cardinals are last. Nice play. Good relay. One out.
Into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
I don't know what Nolan was thinking there.
Hitter, Alec Burleson. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Yeah, Swinsky we got out there in right field.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Burleson measures 6
That is
feet
Swinsky
2
we got out there in
inches,
right.
225 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
Yeah, Arenado's so slow. I don't know what he's thinking there. Actually, hold on a second. I want to look at something. I want to throw this pitch. I'm going to look at something.
Close
All right, that should be a strike, but all right.
And that's
I want to look at something. Hold on. Did the first base coach tell him to go? I want to see if the first base coach told him to go. I don't know what that means. I'm going to assume he said stay here. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. It wasn't even close, though. I'll tell you that. Maybe he was yelling at him to go too. I mean, dear God, he's just now rounding the bag and Swinsky's throwing it in. So, I mean, unless I messed up the throw, he was going to be out. Or he was going to be, yeah, he was going to be out by this. Okay. Anyway.
It's ball one. Now one missed.
Hey, that's fine.
One strike.
I mean, in this franchise, the Cardinals are a bad team. So, I kind of expect them to make bad plays.
Swings through that.
2-2 to Burleson.
Right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the
Jones
very
looking good
last
so
moment.
far.
Incredibly
Keep it
difficult
up
to pick
here.
that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that
Don't know how you
just
lay off that.
misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely.
Good
Just
peach.
missed with
Good
it.
peach. I could run faster than Arenado. I can't play a good defense like
Base is
Arenado.
empty. And there's ball four.
Burleson will take a walk. Second walk of the day.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two,
It's not
is
looking at the ball.
bonus,
I'm just
but
shouting at him.
They should be lined
Picnic.
up good
Picnic
enough to get
tables.
to the finish
Picnic
line.
tables. I don't know. Opera GX. Man, that's something I haven't heard of in a while.
Herrera now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Yeah, if you guys notice anything wrong with the audio
Burleson leads
or the
off
video,
first with
please let
one
me know.
away.
Because I think my preview lies to me sometimes. So I'm a little slow at
Fastball
picking it
for a
up.
strike.
Oh, 0-2 to Herrera. 0-3 to Herrera. Jared Jones locked in.
He picks up his fifth
Good strikeout of the day for Mr.
Came inside with
JJ.
that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball.
There's
And
Newt Bar.
a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Now, with this being
Nice
said,
job
when
right
we
there.
talk about contract
In the
extensions,
box
because that's
now,
coming up
no
soon,
balls and a strike.
obviously our main goal is to get Skeens locked up as soon as possible, right?
Here comes the 0-1.
I don't care if he's got a renewed contract and arbitration. It's just the value's just going to keep going up the longer we wait.
First two pitches
So
by
it
him
seems like
for
it
a
makes the
couple of
most
strikes.
sense
Now
to
backs
get him
against the
locked
wall.
up
He's gonna
as
have
soon
to
as
figure
possible.
something out and figure it out quickly.
That's to third.
Cook.
They
We're going
get
to take
the
that out at
first,
second base.
and
Nice
the inning is
play.
over.
Walk does not come around to
So
score.
one
Jared
left for the
Jones locked
Cardinals.
in.
They trail it here 4-0.
Bottom of the fifth we go. Heck, we could see the...
We head to the
There was
bottom
only
of the
one
fifth.
other time that I
Now
gave a
the right
10-year
fielder,
deal on
Jack
this channel.
Sawinski.
And that was way back in the Cubs Fantasy Franchise Series. With the GOAT of all GOATs, Jose
Swing and a
Melendez,
foul
getting a
back, and that's
12-year
out of
deal.
play.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game.
All schemes
There's
can
been
be
a
the-
lot to like with
only
how
the
they're
second one on the
approaching
channel to
their
ever
chances
get
at
it.
the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission
Players are asking
accomplished.
for way more money in this year's game. That's good. I hope I have to make some tough decisions, you know? It was so easy to cut funding, like cut funds. Budget 6.9. Well, maybe I should give it one more year before I extend
And the
schemes,
0-2.
because I
Keeps
don't
the
know.
at-bat going with a foul ball.
I don't know exactly what we have to work with. Sawinski hits that ball
Grounded to
real
Corbin.
hard, but hits it right to the second baseman.
Sends it to first.
One
And
down.
the leadoff man set down, and they're
Hey,
having
should I
the
post
fifth.
that clip on Twitter and complain that that was a hard hit ball and that should be a hit? Like
So
all the
next,
other
Billy
people do?
Cook doubled his first time up.
That was 101. What was that a hit?
Swing and a miss at a
I deserve
slider.
that. So Billy Cook, like I said, man, the river town of the franchise. Really good defense, good speed. Hitting is to be, you know, desired. But, I mean, his hitting's fine. 273 on the year. 2 home runs, 17 RBIs for Billy Cook. I want to see this guy so bad get a potential upgrade. I want to see it so bad.
And the 0-1. Swings through that
Vision.
one for strike 2.
0-2.
Vision is a problem. 0-2.
Just missing there.
Take 1-2.
And that is ball
Because there's some
one.
players on this Pirates team that I don't see myself keeping. Like, popped him up.
Swing and a pop
Like,
up.
Kebron
Contreras
Hayes is just not that guy.
brings
I
it
mean, he
in.
hasn't been. He plays good
And
defense.
they're two
He's in
down.
for a gold glove right now. But he just doesn't hit.
So the batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal.
he's 28.
Cruz.
Thing is, though, we can't really get rid of him. I mean, we could possibly get rid of him.
And there's a strike.
But he's owed $8.8 million every year for like the next 5 seasons. Cruz gets
Swing and a
jammed
ball
left
lifted
field.
left field.
And
makes
Donovan will
the
make a
grab
nice
on the
running
run.
catch. Pirates go down pretty quickly here. Halfway done here in PNC for nothing Pirates. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate your support as always.
All set
Whether you're
for the
here
top of
live,
the
watching the
sixth.
VOD,
Now up for St. Louis, Michael Helmer.
interacting on Twitter, or the YouTube community tab, or even being on the Discord. Thank you guys so very much.
Jones back to work.
Ground ball.
This
Cook
to third.
playing in.
Throws to first in time.
Throws out Hellman's mayonnaise.
Leadoff man
One
retired
pitch,
in the
one out.
sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the
Yeah,
air.
thank you, guys.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now batting Michael Ciani.
I probably shouldn't say
You
this,
talk about
but
elite
when I'm on
defensive
vacation
players,
next
especially
week,
in the
I
middle
plan
of
on
the
being
diamond,
live
and
every
this
single
guy
night.
is at the top of the list.
That's what I plan on doing.
Center field,
Ciani swings the first
Cruz.
pitch. Cruz will grab this one.
and there's 2 down.
2 pitches, 2 outs for Jared Jones. So many good franchise content
Brendan
creators out there.
Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals, 0 for 2.
Proud of
in
all of
this
you.
one.
I really am. Proud of all of you. Making it interesting, making it fun to watch.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, this manager knows
I
that
hope
his
everyone
players
has
are
the
just
best
trying to
season.
do too much.
Best year.
Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Ooh, Oof.
Swings and misses.
0-2 to Brandon Donovan. Look at that pitch count.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
We go 0-2. Called strike 3. Jared Jones, 6 innings in the books for him.
So
He is
another
locked
good
in.
inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Pirates 4
Thank you, Brian.
and the Cardinals nothing.
I appreciate that. Don't give me too much credit though, man. Give yourself credit. You're the one that hits the live button. You're the one that's trying to make yourself better.
Welcome back as
I'm
we
proud
take a
of you,
look
man.
at how today's
Proud
starting
of you.
pitchers have fared so far.
Spanish Hammer's kind of letting me down. Who knows, right? There's a pitching comparison. Plante only going 3 innings. Jared Jones still out there. Speaking of the Spanish Hammer.
That one misses. 1-0.
That's the thing, though,
Good
man. Nick
spot
Gonzalez
there,
ain't
but
really
didn't
known
get
for
the
his
strike at
power.
the knees and
Austin.
doesn't seem
He's
too-
really not. This is Nick Gonzalez right here. He's a good player. He's not really known for his power.
Too convinced
I
by
like
the
him,
call
though.
out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ah,
Hit in the air, center field. Ciani has
he
a
hits
beat
that
on
center
it.
field. Ciani will
And there's
glove it.
one
One
down.
down. I don't plan on drafting a second baseman this year, so Nick Gonzalez is pretty safe.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds.
I think our first pick that I'm looking at is a right fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The next
Take
offering
2-0 to
misses.
Reynolds.
And the count now 2-0.
Reynolds pokes that left field. That will get down into the corner.
In one hops off the wall.
And
should be
Reynolds,
extra
unlike
bases.
Arenado, will slide
Now
into
a
second
relay to
base.
second, and that's a double.
With a one-out double.
Fall behind in the count, you've got to come
So
into
nice
the
to have
zone,
Brian
and
Reynolds
then
back.
guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Dynasty by the Bay return? Yeah. Hey, man, good for you. Have some success. I only got 2 titles with the Giants in mind.
Runner
So
at second. And Martinez. To the
Martinez.
right side. On to first. And Martinez
rough debut
is
for JD
out.
Martinez, but that's okay. We'll see how he sims throughout the year.
Now batting, the first baseman.
We'll see how he sims throughout the year.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2.
And this is a big
Here's Horwitz.
opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
What's the mascot's name for the Pirates? Oh my God. I want another
Foul.
moonshot by Horwitz. I really do. I want another moonshot by him so bad.
Reynolds at third with 2 away. Just missed.
Rays continue to make moves, demoting Dylan Lesko, starting pitcher, to AAA.
There's
And
a swing
Horowitz,
and a
left
drive.
center field. That will get down. Reynolds
And
can
that should
trot
extra
on
bases.
home
Reynolds comes round and he scores.
as
It's
Horowitz
5-0.
will stand at second. 5-0 Pittsburgh.
Let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Howitzer.
Nice job of going the other way.
It's going to be so hard for me to not say Spencer Howitzer. What have you guys done to me?
So runner at second, 2 down.
So your next
Here's the
episode,
Pirates
what
catcher
month
now,
are you gonna be
Joey
in?
Bart.
Ah,
Edge of the
good
zone
pitch.
for a strike. It's
Oh, one to
0-1.
Joey Bart. Been pretty hitless this series. He didn't start the first game of the series. A little bit of a cold streak. Get him out of it.
Man on second, 2 down.
It's going to go up the middle, off the glove of the second baseman, Bart.
The throw is
Will
late,
beat
and
it
they
out.
don't get the out.
That was his first hit of the series. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Here is IKF. And here's how he's done against the Cardinals this year. 4 hits and 23 at-bats. Not great. Maybe you could turn it around here. Prove those numbers.
And there's the strike.
Oh, you're in September. So you've clinched a wild card spot? Like you've clinched it, you're in the playoffs? Ah.
High fly ball, and that one
foul.
curling foul down the right side.
0-2. Hey, Mikey, if you're still here, will you let me know when the Cubs start? Oh, my God.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
IKF.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the
Strikes
inning.
out.
But the Pirates
Spencer
strike
Horwitz
on this run scoring
gives us
double.
another run.
And the
5-0
lead is now
Pirates. 6 innings
5-0.
in the books. Just take the numbers off the Cardinals board and use them to keep them counting. Oh, they're playing right now.
Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So Jared Jones out there for the 7th here. He's got 3-4-5 due up for the Cardinals.
Which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Inside.
The Diamondbacks with Dodgers.
This pitcher's done a good job of
Thank you,
disrupting
sir.
the hitter's
Appreciate
timing
you
with the
kindly.
mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front
where
foot
is it?
inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Okay. Oh, wait, I need that. Who do we want warming up here? Santana, we'll get him stretching. Bonda, we'll get him stretching.
Yeah, big
I
swing.
think Jared
and miss.
Jones, you know, he kind of
Arms extended.
had some issues
Tied him up a
locating in the
little bit,
first inning,
slightly
but
up,
he's really
slightly in.
gotten a lot better as the game has progressed. Boy, can you guys imagine what this rotation is going to look like here in maybe another season or two? Paul Skeens, Jared Jones, Mitch Keller, Bubba Chandler. Maybe another pitcher if we draft another good pitcher.
Make it 7
We could have a
strikeouts.
killer rotation
Well,
if
that
these guys
slider
develop
down and
right.
away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip
One
your
down
cap.
for Nolan Gorman, 0 for 1. He's got a walk today.
Gorman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone,
Oh,
and he's
do
gotten
not
ahead in
sound
the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's
I don't know,
exactly
man. Game's
what
not
this
over
guy
yet.
has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
I've blown bigger leads before.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Much as I hate to admit that. Up and in. Let's see what we can do.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Got him looking high. Let's see if he'll chase this curve in the dirt.
Next pitch
Oh,
is
Jack
in the
Brewer wanted
dirt.
that.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
80 pitches for Jared Jones here in the 7th. 1 out. Pirates up 5-0.
Fans another,
Gorman
and that's
strikes
3
out.
straight
Jared Jones,
strikeouts.
give me 8.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm
Strikeouts
telling you
for
what,
Double
pitcher
J.
and catcher on the same page right now.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Letting Paul Skeens know that he's not the only one that can strike people out. Love to see it. Here's Arenado.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Good Lord, right down the pipe.
Swing and a foul out of play.
This will probably be Jones' last inning. What an outing he has had.
Knocks that one
Stays
away,
alive.
and we'll do it again.
What'd that say?
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning
Hold
number
on
7.
here. Hold the phone here. What are we doing there now? Don't be a silly little monster. There we go. Let's go back to that slider. 0-2. No dice.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
But yeah, I want to see like these teams like really blow it up. Like the Rockies, I want to see them trade off pieces. The Cardinals trade off pieces.
Swing and a bouncer.
Just these teams that are up.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Almost lack there.
Nothing doing there.
Missed the tag, but we got him out. 7 innings. That's going to be it for Jared Jones. Let's go to the bottom half. You're up by 5.
Back here at the
Look at these
ballpark,
notes.
let's check out the latest news from around the league.
So, Rays promote Theo Guillen. Number 3 prospect, AAA Durham. Jason Adam increased National League saves to 29. And the Phillies trying to grow their lead over the Braves in the NL East. Good stuff. I love the storylines, man. I think Crazy Coach said it best. They really they rocked it this year on presentation. They really did. I love the storylines. Love the fact that you can pick your storylines that you want to highlight.
And first offering is fouled
Now that the
off.
ticker's working at the bottom, that's nice. Jack Sawinski 0-2. Or sorry, 0-2. He actually has a hit today. No hit there. He'll strike out on 3 pitches.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer.
It's kind of a toss-up whether I'll be live tomorrow night or not.
Hit on the ground.
Billy Cook
short.
swings the first pitch.
Zips it to
He
first.
is retired. Nice
And
play
a
by the
couple of quick
shortstop.
outs.
2 down. Here comes O'Neal Cruz.
2 down, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Strike 1.
Nobody saw that, right? Hold on 1 second. Can I get this to work? Alright, we'll see if that works. Let's see here. Let me make some adjustments here. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, so 2 down. Here is O'Neal Cruz. Been pretty quiet.
Next pitch is outside.
Very recently, actually. Been good in simming. Not good when I've used them.
Fastball is outside.
2-1.
Foul ball there.
Oh, that's cool. Dude, have a good time. How far do you live from Progressive,
3-2.
Brian? Ads on Twitch? Yeah, I can't help that. I'm sorry.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball,
So
but
O'Neal
missed
Cruz
the spot.
takes a
Well,
walk.
looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that.
No,
last
it's still
pitch,
yikes.
but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So here is Nick Gonzalez. He's got a hit.
1-0.
Squirts away a little
Oh
bit.
boy, Cruz almost got caught off base there. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. I appreciate you guys coming on over to YouTube to watch it. I really do.
Here
There goes
comes the
Cruz.
pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for
And
a
he's
strike.
going to slide under the tag.
Safe.
17th stolen base of the year for O'Neal Cruz.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang.
Yeah, I'm
bang
sorry about
play.
that, man.
StatCast
I hate
gives
how
us the
much it
data,
just kills my
and that
flow.
stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Out of baby right field, Gonzalez. Here comes Cruz, and he will score. The Spanish Hammer drives in Cruz. 6-0 Pirates.
Letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock.
How about those apples?
Now a chance
There you go,
for
Austin. That was for you,
Brian
buddy.
Reynolds. That one
Here
foul
comes
ball.
Reynolds. 2 for 3, double single RBI, and he has scored as well.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away.
Well, we have looked so good. I put up the schedule for what the next 4 or 5 episodes will be. I can't remember what I put up as my own schedule. But starting off the next episode,
Hard
good
hit
pick
right
by the
side.
first baseman.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll
But
do
starting
it.
off in the next episode, we will have the draft.
So a run on
And I
one hit,
think
no errors and a man left.
I can't remember which team I
Eighth
said we're
inning coming
facing.
up.
I'll
It's
have
the
to look at
Pirates
what I put up as a
6 and
schedule.
the Cardinals nothing.
But we'll have about 3 more episodes, unless we make the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, you're going to see more episodes this season. But if we don't,
Welcome back, and a new
then we'll
arm
have
on
at
the mound to
least
start the
3 more
eighth.
episodes, and we'll get to the
Anthony
offseason.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact.
Here comes
and the
Anthony
defense
Bonda.
doing work behind him.
I'm going to
They'll
ask
have
him to
be on
close
their
the game
toes
out.
with him on the bump.
Next 2 innings,
And
if
now
possible.
the DH, Alec Burleson.
Got him off waivers at the very beginning of the year. Dodgers put him on waivers. We needed
And
another
there's a
lefty,
foul ball.
so we went out and grabbed him. It's been solid, not great, but solid.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take a donut off the bat, partner.
I think if we
Foul ball
decide
still
to
0-2.
become active at the deadline, one of the things we will look for will be a lefty reliever. Other than that, though, the bullpen's been okay.
They tried to get him to chase on a
1-2.
slider down and away. And there's the ball.
You guys can keep track of all that.
2-2.
I do not make a trade without the community knowing about it. Ouch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Burleson. They just said that Banda doesn't really strike out a lot of hitters.
Got him.
But he does there.
That's a strikeout.
Burleson caught looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the
Hey, Ian
hitter.
Happ
I don't
striking
think
out.
he's
What
ready
else
to
is
pull the
next?
trigger. A lot of times hitters are
What a way to
looking
start the
away.
game off. Ian
That
Happ
one locked
is
him up.
not a
And
good
now
leadoff
it's
hitter. I'm
Ivan
sorry.
Herrera.
He is not a good leadoff hitter.
Bonda in his 5th season, 31 years old.
All he does is strike
and
out, I
he was
swear to
a
God.
10th round pick back in 2012. Pulls that one foul.
So here's
Bases
Ivan
empty,
Herrera.
1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ooh, Kyle Tucker hit that pretty hard. 1-1. No wonder they can't hit. It's a $70 taxi cab ride.
That one outside, and that's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead.
Hi, boy.
At this
This is real
point,
close.
got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The count 2-1.
Ball
That
3-1.
one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes to the Lookout Stadium.
Well, he had a pretty good
About an
look at
hour
that
and
pitch,
10
and
minutes
not sure
to
exactly
cruise.
what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat.
Here's the full count. Fouled off. Boy, I love the fact that I just cannot. There we go. Do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Herrera swings over the sinker.
He's really good hitting the baseball.
Nice job
the
by
other way,
Bonda.
So credit the pitcher
Two
for
down.
having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the
Here's
Cardinals.
Nootbaar. One detail I like is when you're at Busch Stadium and Nootbaar comes to the plate, you hear the crowd go, "Noo."
Slider
I think
clips
that's
the
really
zone.
cool. I think that's funny.
Two down, nobody on.
If I could be
One down the
nitpicky though,
line,
when it comes to the
and
audio,
foul ball.
I kind of hate how the crowd chants "Let's go" and then whatever the team is, "Let's go team" like too much. That
Now
ball
a
is
screamer
ripped.
into the outfield.
Foul
And
ball.
that's just foul.
Popped him up.
Popped up.
Cook wants it, and Cook will get it.
Cook makes the grab. And that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals.
All right.
Still up against a 6-0 deficit.
6-0 Pirates. Bottom of the 8th we go. J.D. Martinez still looking for that first hit as a Pirate, followed by Spencer Horwitz and Joey Bart.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come
I really
to the
wouldn't say a
ballpark dressed
blowout.
to the
6-0.
nines?
It's
No,
not really
I
a
wouldn't.
blowout.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and
J.D. Martinez,
there'd be
0
some
for
outfits where
3
you're
in his
kinda
Pirates
double
debut. That's
taking
all
and
right.
saying, where in the world are you going? But
The power will show
overall,
up.
I'd say I kept it low key.
Next
I love that.
off,
Okay,
foul
this is
back.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays.
Would you call 6
and
runs a blowout?
Big on,
I really wouldn't.
On the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit?
Oh,
Your fit,
man,
your
Martinez
outfit,
gets
your
a
fit.
hanger.
Drip around the
He's
neck,
going to
too.
fly out to
Believe
center
it.
field.
Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
0 for 4 day for
Really
J.D.
old,
That's okay.
like close to
We'll move him down to
Social
6 hole like
Security
you guys
benefits, yeah.
recommended. We'll see if that'll help him out.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz.
And here's Horwitz. 2 for 3 on the day.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am very excited that Spencer Horwitz is now a B potential player. I'm so excited. I hope he keeps it. I really do. I hope he keeps a B potential because he's going to grow so much. I wish the pinch hitting perk went away because he's my everyday first baseman. But
Swings
good
through that
curveball.
one.
0-2.
0-2.
Good timing. Must have just missed it. Heads
Way
up.
inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes
He's going to get
on him,
hit.
and he hit him.
Horwitz will take his base. Kind of buzzing the tower there.
Time to lock in on that double play possibility.
Here's Joey
Won't
Bart.
be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
Oh,
This
Joey.
one popped up right side.
First pitch swinging. No dice on that one.
And there's 2
What's the
down.
nickname for Spencer Horwitz? I think people have given him the name the Howitzer because I made a short, Austin, you'll have to see it, but he hit a home run 475 feet.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next.
I think we were against the Diamondbacks
1 for
when that
3.
happened. Did not expect the power.
Swing and a
Late on that
pop-up
one.
foul out of play off to the right side.
So a lot of people in the community have nicknamed him the Howitzer, which I like. I can't even count that high. Sure you can. That ball was massacred either.
Two outs.
Outside, 1-2 to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. I keep saying I'm going to make him a backup, but he's just hitting so well.
Swing and a miss. Struck
He hits
him
better
out.
when I'm not using him.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs. On
8 innings in the books here in PNC. Crunch time here in PNC.
It's the Pirates 6 and the Cardinals.
Let's close it out. Bonda's going to take the bump again for the 9th.
We go to the 9th.
I forgot the
Now it's gonna
Diamondbacks
be
got Josh
Michael
Naylor.
Hellman.
It's a good sign for them.
Bonda back to work. And first offering
First
is
pitch
fouled
fouls it
off.
off. So good all-around game. Offense showed up. Took us a second to get locked in. Jared Jones had probably one of his best outings of his season. You know, if we can get these nice 3 outs here, we'll sweep the Cardinals.
Good job to fight that one off.
Woo.
Runs it up to 96.
Hellman strikes out,
to
chasing.
punch out.
1 down here in the 9th. Looks a lot like your game.
And stepping in for the Cardinals,
You beat a
Michael
good team,
Ciani. 0 for 3 in this one.
Cardinals are
So easy to look at the big boys in
At least in this
lineup,
franchise,
but he
they're not
has
great.
been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Right through there for a
good
strike.
job by Bonda. Strike 1 to
The
Michael
Pirates
Ciani.
up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
Need Justin Steele to have a better day than he did against the Dodgers. Heads up.
That
1-1.
misses. And the count
1-1.
even 1-1.
He's getting tired. I know. It's all right.
Comes up
Strike
empty.
2.
That's strike 2.
It might be
1 and
time
2 to
shake
Ciani.
up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 down, base is empty.
Ooh, umpire wants to go
Strikes.
home.
Now
Rings up
only
Ciani.
1
2
out
down here in the
remaining.
9th inning. Good pitch by Bonda. That strikeout brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Remember, when you want to paint corners, you want to paint with Sherwin-Williams.
Strike zone, but that's the type
Not
of
actually
location where
sponsored.
you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at bat
Two down here in the
hands of
9th.
umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Here comes
So they're down to their
Brendan
final out.
Donovan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
Strike 1.
hitter.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
They're down to their final
Boy, strike 2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches.
Like I said, next episode we'll be starting off. We will have the draft. And then we will go against another NL Central rival. I think we're facing the Brewers in the next episode.
This could end it.
And Bonda strikes out the side. Buccos get a dub.
This 3-game home series sweep. They came out
And we are going to sweep
from
the
first
Cardinals.
game of this series really had a determination.
Good
to
game by
play
everybody.
fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big
Just in
outs
time for
when they
Justin
needed
Steele to
it.
give up
So
a run.
all the
Love
way
to see that.
around, collective effort
Final
that has
score,
produced a
Cardinals
nice
0,
little series
Pittsburgh
sweep.
6.
6-0
Jared
is how
Jones will
this
get
one
his
ends.
6th win of the year.
And our entire
Andre Palante
outstanding
gets his
crew
5th
here at
loss, and
MLB
that
The
is a
Show.
sweep.
I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Love to see it. Love to see it. See what some of the highlights they got here. There goes Swinsky after that good at bat, bringing in the first run of the game. Nick Gonzalez, multi-hit game for him. Leads our team in doubles. Had another one in this game. Of course, we can't forget about Jared Jones and how good he was. Spencer Horwitz continuing his hot streak. Multi-hit game for him as well. Another Nick Gonzalez hit. Spanish Hammer, right? Attaboy. And Anthony Bonda closing it out the last 2 innings. Jared Jones had a great 7 innings. Struck out 8, gave up 2 hits, no runs. Walked 2. He is player of the game. Deserves to be so. Nick Gonzalez, Brian Reynolds, 2 for 4. Horowitz, 2 for 3. Billy Cook didn't hit okay, 1 for 3 with a double, and he also scored. All right. Well then, that will do it for us tonight. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Pirates franchise. Let me know in the comments if you're on YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. I'm sure you are. Let me know in the comments what you think of the trade and what else you think we should target, as we are surprisingly could be making a playoff push, right? Anyway, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know who you are. And we will see you in the next episode where we got the draft, another NL Central foe. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Bye.